Bonsoir, maman, comment tu vas? J'espère que tout va bien. Ah. Hop, attendez, je vais changer la caméra. Alors, ne faites pas attention, déménagement, hein, bordel. Donc, n'y prêtez pas attention pour le coup. Ce soir, alors attendez, bonsoir John, bonsoir. Je reprends les streams pour cette semaine de fête, dirons-nous. Oui, donc à nouveau, en faites pas de gaffe, bordel, tout ça, hein. Hop. Ça va super, c'est enfin les vacances et que vous, comment ça va les copains? Eh ben écoute, ça va tranquillou. Déménagement, ça s'est fait, ça s'est fait. On se débarrasse de l'ancien appart, mais à part ça, c'est tout bon. Là, je vais arrêter de poster des vidéos jusqu'à début d'année prochaine, donc dans 2 semaines à peu près, histoire de préparer des trucs, machin et tout. Euh... Waouh! Et John qui claque son meilleur abonnement. Ah, il a passé les 10 mois, c'est de toute beauté. Waouh! GG pour le déménagement, c'est super cool. Ouais, de fou. Là, on est dans un appartement plus calme, tranquille et tout, on est bien. Les chats sont bien aussi, ils sont un peu relous, mais ils sont bien. Oh, GG pour le sub, John. Oui, John, le plus grand mécène de cette chaîne. Euh, Du coup, ce soir, on va faire un jeu qu'on m'a demandé via les points de chaîne. Donc, ça s'appelle Before Your Eyes. Your Eyes. Je ne connais pas du tout le jeu. Je ne sais pas de quoi ça parle. Je sais pas comment on y joue. Apparemment, j'ai cru comprendre que je vais devoir réellement cligner des yeux dans le jeu pour jouer. Donc, j'espère que ma caméra va bien me capter. Voilà. Mais du coup, on va voir. On va voir. Et mercredi, il y a un petit live spécial. Oh, allez, je vais vous dire ce qu'il y a mercredi. Je règle encore ma caméra. Désolée. Alors, attendez. Parce que j'ai un plus grand bureau, donc j'ai une allonge de la taille de mon bras sur mon bureau. Mercredi, vu que c'est le 24, oh, du leak, j'aime ça, exactement. Mercredi, je vais tenter, je dis pas que ça va marcher, on va essayer, mais je vais tenter un live cuisine. Ici, on est des fans premium, exactement, John, je vois ça, exactement. Je vais tenter un live cuisine parce que je vais faire des petits muffins pour, enfin des muffins salés pour le boulot de monsieur, vu qu'il passe Noël au boulot. De la cuisine, exactement, de la cuisine. Je vais faire des petits muffins chèvre chorizo et chèvre olive. Voilà. Oh, les muffins, exactement. Donc, on sera sur mon téléphone. Tout ça, tout ça. Attendez. Ça suffit, vous deux, hein? L'appartement, c'est pas un colisée, ok? Et vous n'êtes pas des gladiateurs, vous êtes des chats. Allez, zouk zouk. J'en veux aussi. On fera la dégustation en live parce que j'en garderai quelques-uns pour moi, évidemment. Voilà. Et comme ça, vous pourrez voir les bons petits muffins bien chauds sortis du four. On commencera le live à 15h30 et on finira quand la recette aura terminé, obviously. Voilà. Je sortirai mon plus beau tablier pour être Mama Cuisine. Tu as compris, un moment de l'appartement, c'est pas un colisée. Allez, zou. Non, c'est parce qu'en fait, maintenant, j'ai un salon. Parce qu'avant, j'avais pas de salon. Enfin, j'avais une pièce un peu chelou qui s'est fait du salon, mais là, on a vraiment un salon séparé. Et depuis qu'on a ce salon, les chats ont décidé de se prendre pour des putains de gladiateurs et de prendre le salon comme une putain d'arène. Voilà. Donc, du coup, voilà. Voilà. Alors attendez, hop, du coup, bah, on va lancer Before You Eyes, Your Eyes, par You Eyes, Your Eyes. Et du coup, ouais, mercredi, ce sera un live cuisine. Et mais quel bonheur d'avoir un salon aussi, je les comprends. Ouais, enfin, c'est toujours pas une arène de fight, hein. Voilà. Euh, donc du coup, mercredi, ce sera un live cuisine. Et jeudi, vu que c'est Noël, je ferai un live où on discutera, on papotera, on fera des quiz, ce genre de conneries, machin et tout. et un peu antenne d'écoute pour ceux qui ne peuvent pas fêter Noël avec leur famille, ceux qui sont tout seuls et ceux qui ne fêtent tout simplement pas Noël, quoi. Voilà. Donc, de manière, il y aura la rediff du live cuisine. Alors, Before Your Eyes, il est juste là. J'espère que vous entendez pas trop parce que comme mon bureau donne sur l'extérieur, hop, voilà. Je vais mettre, hop, voilà. J'ai coupé la musique, hein, si jamais. Passer sur l'overlay jeu. Attendez, je me gratte l'arrière du crâne. Normalement, c'est un jeu qu'on peut peut-être finir ce soir. Normalement. Hop, ah ah. Alors, capture de jeu. Ti, 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 ti. Voyons voir. Ok. Et audio. Hop, audio. Normalement, c'est tout bon. Oh! Je confirme, c'est tout bon. Je suis sourd. Ta mère. Ah, ah, ah!
Le son, son, le son, bordel de cul.
Ah! Le son. Hop, alors, on va faire... Oh, c'est fort, hein. Ouais, c'est un peu le problème. French. Ok, sous-titre French. Ah, attendez. Oui, moi je veux le son en fait. C'est encore fort, on est d'accord hein, pour vous. Hein. Attendez, est-ce que je vois pas de... Mais d'accord, dans les paramètres, il n'y a pas... Ouais, non, il n'y a pas de truc pour baisser le son. Bah écoutez, on va baisser le son manuellement. Vous me dites si c'est bon pour vous le son là de votre côté. Tell me. Par rapport à ma voix, j'entends. C'est good ou pas? Ok, là ça me paraît bien aussi. Hop, on va laisser comme ça. Ok, donc Before Your Eyes. Je vais juste envoyer un message à une certaine personne qui m'a demandé de faire le jeu. Alors attendez. J'ai... La musique est très cool par contre. Au demeurant là pour l'instant... Hop. Hop. Je me ferai d'aimer avec ça aussi. Série de visionnage atteinte. John est actuellement sur une série de visionnage. Clap, 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 John. Oh, GG. Allez, nouvelle partie. Let's go. Ok, donc faut que je regarde la caméra. Autoriser, oui. Alors non, ok. Oui, c'est ma... Ok. Non. Ah, mais je crois qu'il capte pas ma caméra en fait. Vu que j'ai ma caméra sur OBS. Attendez. Alors, nouvelle partie. Est-ce que je vais... Attends. Ok. Cam OBS? Celle-là? Ça fait un truc tout blanc. Attends. Les réglages vont être longs. Ouais, pareil, ça me l'a détecté. Peut-être que je désactive la cam. Attendez, on va tester un truc. Attendez, attendez, attendez. On va tester. Euh... Attendez, je teste des trucs. Alors, on va remettre celle-là, bougez pas. Update now. Ah, la streameuse a disparu. Oui, la streameuse a disparu. Attendez, je me remets sur la cam pour l'instant. Bouffe, je suis de retour. Attendez. Ok, est-ce que si je fais ça... Attendez, je fais un test avant. Non, ça me capte toujours pas. Ok, on va faire un autre test. Ouais, si ça capte ma caméra, ça va être un tout petit peu complexe, quoi. Vas-y, lance-moi... Je suis aveugle. Je suis toujours aveugle. Alors, on va tester ça. Du coup, on va tester comme ça. Tout est à fait normal. Vous inquiétez pas. Attendez. Ok, bon, alors. Oh là, ça va être compliqué là pour le jeu. Alors, sérum, ouais. Je vais me mettre là pour l'instant. Voilà, bougez pas. Ah, les réglages, c'est toute une histoire. Alors. Alors, faut que maintenant je le mette. Bougez pas. Ok. Il n'arrive pas à me capturer. Ok. Vcam n'arrive pas à me capturer mon truc. Est-ce qu'il faudrait que je désactive quit? Attendez. Ouais, le problème c'est qu'il ne capte pas ma caméra en fait. Ça, il me capte que ce truc-là. Oh là, ça va être compliqué cette histoire. Est-ce qu'il faudrait que je désactive ma cam sur... Ok, alors attendez. Je vais tester. Alors, désactiver. J'ai disparu, c'est normal. Ah, bah voilà. Bon, pour l'instant, il faut que je la désactive, donc elle apparaîtra sur le jeu. Ok. On va s'en sortir. Au coup, c'est moi. Non. J'ai l'air un peu... in the box. Ce fut simple à gérer. Ouais, alors ça va, John, hein. Ça va, mon visage est assez éclairé comme ça? Non, je déconne. Ah, je viens de m'éclater la gueule. Ok. Positionnez votre visage pour que la boîte reste verte. Calibrer la sensibilité. Attendez. Ah ah. Ah ah. Attendez. Oh, ça va être du réglage de cam, ça va être formidable. Hop. OK, bon. OMG. Ouais, ça va être quelque chose, hein. OK, donc ma cam, elle apparaît quand même là. C'est très bizarre, j'ai l'impression d'être tassée. OK, attendez. Il s'agit d'un jeu basé sur le clignement d'yeux. Vous pouvez, à chaque fois que vous clignez des yeux, le jeu le remarquera. Vous comprenez comment ça fonctionne? Oui. Essayez de cligner des yeux sur le symbole blanc. Attendez. Non, parce que, bah oui, il faut que je regarde mon retour du coup. Essayez de ouais, bah je veux bien. J'ai l'air con. Attends. Attendez. Ok. Ok. Que je... ok. Oh, j'ai l'air débile. Ok. Attends, parce que... Ça va être très bizarre, je vais vous regarder. Ah, attends. Attends, mais... Ah, moi, je veux bien, mais... J'ai pas l'impression qu'il me capte. Ça drague la caméra avec ses longs cils, ouais, tu m'étonnes. Ah putain, on dirait une biche qui aurait pris un bus, quoi. Et moi, je veux bien cligner des yeux sur le symbole blanc, mais... Ah! Ah, je peux bouger la caméra! Attendez. Quel symbole blanc? Attends. Ah! 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 Oh, ça marche! Ok. Ok. Si vous voyez un métronome, cligne des yeux. Hein? Quoi? Si je vois quoi? Un métronome? Hein? What the... Vous avancerez dans le temps. GG, merci. Ok. Ok, d'accord. Je suis en train de me noyer, yes? Commence bien. Ok.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
Ouais.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well, look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that. Ah, premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
OK.
Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good layabouts. Unsatisfactory clock watchers. I got some words for you.
OK.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Donc, soit je vais là-dedans, soit je deviens une mouette. OK.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works.
OK.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And just try to enjoy it this time.
OK.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that?
Ah, mes souhaits.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave.
Merci.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
Okay, go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. It'll really be something to see how he grows.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the problems of the universe.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color. Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. See?
That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one? Well, just remember to put on sunscreen. Man, I gave you some unfortunate genes, didn't I?
Je parle pas et je lis pas parce que je suis vraiment absorbée là pour le coup. Et puis comme ça vous laisse le temps de lire aussi, de profiter.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Yeah, sure. But, anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Oh, God, I have my interview in 5 minutes, and I completely forgot to feed him.
I forgot what a great father you are.
Just focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders.
Oh, il est tout
right
grand!
on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Ah.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose, if you made a work of genius. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Ça marche bien, hein, le truc des clignements d'yeux. Oh wow.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay? Subdivide the time. 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e and a 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not...
Ernie! Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you! So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that? I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just have... He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it. Are you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those too.
Insanely expensive, right?
No, can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did.
Merde, putain, je voulais pas
I
cliquer.
know it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Okay.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Il est où le petit chat?
This isn't my house. It's not my house. Fall back, you fool. I'll have your head. I'll feed them to the cat. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you.
Ok. Il avance pas vite le gamin, hein.
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe! Quiet, everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay.
Don't even look
Now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course. Come on, dude. Help me out. So, those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If
You broke
we
my no
do not
talking rule,
act
but I
out
asked her
as
to, so I guess I'll have to
embarrass
leave it.
ourselves and all.
Ok.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Donc là, on a 11 ans. Ok.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use...
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something. It's just, you've had so much trouble making friends at Playco. I want you at a place where people really get you.
Je suis pas
So
sûre
what
là.
do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that. What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice. Oh my God. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is
Hey,
Amamet.
Mr. Kid.
That's a she.
Look at it.
The head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like me with your weekly quiz.
Ew, why is he so scared looking?
So I am not quite
Okay,
sure
I'll
why
call
I
you
don't
when I'm
get
leaving
more
my
frantic
house.
scribbles
You better
right
pick
now.
up.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Ouais, ça y est, il commence à perdre pied. C'est le rêve de sa mère d'être pianiste, pas le sien. Hein. C'est juste parce qu'il est un peu doué, quoi.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Mhm.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I
Ouais, c'est ça.
turn the lights off, not just Mom.
I'm sticky for a baby.
Ouais, clairement, mon monde, clairement.
Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T minus now, okay? You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about, or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most. Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year.
Merde, j'ai cligné des yeux.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay?
Mon Dieu, mais la daronne, elle l'écoute pas en
In
fait.
your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Il va faire un malaise, le gosse.
Oh, okay, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father.
Son deck.
No. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
Mais
We want him home from school for a while, just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
il a un truc plus grave, non, c'est ça?
Time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Okay.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B! You hear me?
Why isn't your son eating with us, Al?
No. You mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists. There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. You fiend!
Okay.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece. I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn. For I fear
Ouais.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually...
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul. I've got a good feeling about you. We're going to make a lot of money together, aren't we?
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it. Ooh, that's good. So, now that you've made it,
Honey, stop. Is that a...
Oh my god. I think it is.
All places.
Ça ressemble à rien, on est bien d'accord, hein?
hey honey,
OK.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're a son. Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there. So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're just going to get back to work, okay? Goodbye, Benny.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of. Her magnum opus.
Elle est morte, bah oui.
Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Pourquoi tu l'obliges à parler aussi?
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big, important people. People who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard from my star client in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You've got to get it. Hey, Benny. Guess who's calling? Well, here's the call. We're finished. We're done.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house.
Il est sous.
Everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. Then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius.
I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did.
And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out, the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Bah, il était quand même heureux.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster?
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could.
And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now, be honest here.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Top, ça va vachement aider, hein.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumgalls!
you lucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me.
Ouais, le jeu se passe bien.
Reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Le but c'est pas que je me fasse bouffer, hein. Enfin, je crois pas.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth. Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? You know, my father once told me.
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call? Keep your eyes open. I need to see. Let's try this again.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
C'est du sang. On me dit pas qu'il y a quelqu'un qui a bouffé le chat.
Keep your eyes open.
Ouais, bah t'es mignon, je fais ce que je peux, hein. Oh!
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because
I'm not worried.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking.
We can focus in, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
Merci pour ton abonnement, Lélie. Bienvenue sur le live. Les jolis petits chats, ils vont moins miauler du coup. Tu es horrible, John. Tu es horrible. C'est terrible de dire ça. C'est horrible. On joue à un jeu qui utilise mes clignements d'yeux pour jouer. Donc depuis tout à l'heure, je cligne des yeux comme un couillon pour pouvoir jouer au jeu. Le jeu est très cool. Je suis à fond dedans. Je ne lis pas les trucs parce que j'ai pas forcément le temps vu que ça fait avec le clignement de mes yeux. Donc on profite tous ensemble de cette histoire très narrative. Ah, très drôle.
Sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Oh, qu'est-ce que je déteste les IRM, bordel. Il avait une tumeur.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I mean, I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words!
Oh, Ben. C'était un cancer, ouais.
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
Ouais, c'était un cancer.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you...
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here. And I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes.
Mais il est malade!
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Oh! Oh, c'est notre vieux chat. Hey. Il est sous respirateur.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
Getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good. I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think. There she is. Wish me luck.
Bah, bonne chance.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you.
which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small
town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't
out, she began to dream for him. But then,
when he was just 11 years old,
he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had, how he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise.
how he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world, and he made her feel
Again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. He reminded them exactly who they were.
After they had almost forgotten.
So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Oh waouh! Ah, je sais pas si Rhym se rend compte du jeu qu'il m'a donné et d'à quel point c'est un jeu qui me touche pas. Je suis d'accord, Lily. plein de cœur aussi, John. Je pense que cette partie-là sera coupée en... Je pense que c'est pas libre de droit. Hein. Donc, cœur sur vous, hein, pour ceux qui sont sur la VOD. Oh la vache. Ah bordel. Ce jeu est très très beau. Ce jeu est très très beau. Ah, par contre, j'ai mal au dos. Ah là là. C'était un très très beau jeu pour le coup. Mais j'espère que vous avez souffert autant que moi. Mais tu le connaissais, le jeu, John? Parce que t'avais l'air de... La manière dont tu le dis, t'avais l'air de le connaître. Ah. Falloir que je le recommande à Thalys s'il aime bien ce genre de jeu. Il va me détester, mais c'est pas grave. Mais... Oui, j'ai pas encore pris l'habitude de l'appeler Ryu. Je pense pas qu'il y ait quelque chose à la fin, mais... On va attendre, on n'est pas pressé. On n'est pas pressé, ça fait même pas encore 2 heures qu'on joue, donc... Et voilà, j'ai encore chialé sur un jeu. Nice. Thank you for playing. Merci d'avoir créé ce jeu, surtout. C'est ça, c'est qu'on voit quand même ma caméra sur le côté, donc vous avez quand même eu ma caméra en version chelou, mais vous l'avez eu. Coucou, c'est Rhym, ouais. Alors, attendez. Je vais quitter le jeu. Oui. Cam. Je vais réactiver ma cam, du coup. Coucou, c'est Rhym, moi. Je l'appelle et vous, perso. Oh là là. Et bah, c'était un jeu fort agréable. Qui te punch bien dans les boyaux comme il faut, hein, comme on dit. En même temps, on n'est un peu habitué sur cette chaîne. Et ouais, non, très cool. Très très cool. Un petit plaisir à jouer ce jeu. Franchement, petit plaisir. Donc, du coup, nous, on va se retrouver à... appelle ça mercredi pour un live Quidin. Pas de raid ce soir. J'en ferai un sans doute jeudi. Mais pas de raid ce soir. Merci à tout le monde pour vos abonnements, vos primes, etc. Ce jeu était très cool. jouez-y. Enfin, je pense qu'il faut jouer sans le connaître, hein, pour le coup. Mais ce jeu était très cool, c'était une super découverte. C'est pile poil parfait pour le live où c'est vous qui choisissez un jeu. Et du coup, bah moi je vais vous laisser. Merci à tous d'avoir partagé ce petit moment avec moi. J'espère que vous avez apprécié. Mercredi, on se retrouve pour un live cuisine. Et sur ce, je vous fais des poutous. Et je vous dis à très vite pour un nouveau live. Des bisous, bye bye. Take care à toi aussi, John. Bisous, bisous. Merci tout le monde.